What up, everybody? It's your boy Six Deuce, music artist and A&R talent scout with Spill Records. Shout out Cali Media, SR Broadcast, Pod Production. Shout out Two Turn Empire. Shout out 417 OPM. Shout out 417 Mafia Studios. Shout out everybody. Much love, much respect. We are back at it with another great segment with music artist Luv4Brady. I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself for the people that aren't familiar. Tap in with them, and if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. It don't cost much. Go hit your boy up. Go tell him where you're from and who you are.
Yes, sir. My name's Brady. I go by Luv4Brady. I'm a rapper. I'm a producer. I also engineer on the side. I'm from Rhode Island. I just turned 18. I've been going to school, and yeah, so that's me. I'm Luv4Brady. You feel me? If everybody's unknown, if nobody knows me, you feel me? I'm Luv4Brady. So yeah.
Yes, sir. And for this segment, I'm gonna hop straight into it because I want y'all to put in that footwork and show love. We do have other segments that he gets more deeper into his story to who he is. So y'all need to go like, comment, and subscribe on those videos. Go check that out to get more info. And I want you guys to get more interactive. So if anything, ask him the questions, pop up in here even after in the comments, be like, hey man, this is something I wanted to know, or I feel like we missed this, or I looked at the other interviews and I'm still wondering this. So it also helps for you guys to interact. But I'm gonna get right to it. This one I want to start off with. I'm gonna play one of your most recent music videos, and it is called Van Gogh.
Yeah.
And then you have a music video out. So obviously StreamYard doesn't really let us switch the cameras around like that, but I'll do my best to turn it and show the people. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? So y'all go ahead and enjoy this track, and then we'll jump more on what Luv4Brady's been up to. You know what I'm saying? The updates and new music. If you guys any new announcements for y'all, and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like I'm playing, but I'm in the car. No, you know me, you're not going hard. No, I bust up and I'm popping these bars. And fuck up my bands, I'll switch to the car. No, steady fucking out there in the street. No, you can never have a phone. Big old Glock, it's a GT3. No, you gon' catch that DI. When I walk in the function, I'm VIP. When I feel on me, vintage. I walk in that store, they know about me. What you know about me? I had a little red up and they gave me that hole. 3.5 and I'm blowing it. Big old drink if you want that smoke. I pull up with kids, bitch, I'm ready to go. I pop up the ass and I'm going to smoke. I splash that shit like I'm in game fuck. I'm staying on my money, I'm talking in post. Like, what you know about this shit, Lil'? I feel like I'm playing, but I'm in the car. No, you know my game, you're not going hard. No, I bust up and I'm popping these bars. And fuck up my bed. So switch to the car, no. Steady fucking on the industry, no, you can never have a phone. Big old Glock, it's a GT3, no, you gon' catch that DI. When I walk in the function, I'm VIP. When I feel on, I'm in vintage. I walk in that store, they know about me. What you know about me? I had a little red up and they gave me that whole 3.5.
Not blowing all
Big old drink if you want that smoke. And I pull up with kids, bitch, I'm ready to go. I pop up dance and I'm going to smoke. I splash that shit like I'm in game fuck. I'm staying on my money, I'm talking in post. Like, what you know about this shit, So that one was G23. It skipped, so I don't want to confuse the tracks. We still are gonna play Van Gogh, but that was hard too, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that real quick before we play the Van Gogh. But
Yes, sir.
I do want to say for some reason it will not let me play Van Gogh, so we're gonna play
I want
fast.
to let you play Van Gogh.
I don't know why, like it literally goes and skips every time, and I thought it was me on my end, but it's just automatically skipping, and sometimes my
Whoa.
does that when the video won't let me play it. I'm not sure, but
I don't know why it's doing that. That's awkward.
you know what? I'm gonna go to SoundCloud because we still do want to hear that, and
Yeah, I have it on SoundCloud. Yep. Yep. There you go.
so I will say this is that let's talk about some updates, man. New music since we last talked. Something you want to let the people know about while we're searching this up on SoundCloud, where to find you for the new people, because this was more of an update. Just want to see what you've been up to, what's been cracking with your boy. So let the people know what's up.
Shit, bro. I've been just chilling. I had a job. I was working at Job Lot. I don't know if you're familiar or not. Ocean State Job Lot. I was working there for like like
I'm
couple
not
months.
jealous for the ones like myself that aren't familiar. Let us know what's cracking with that.
I was working there for a month. It's kind of like a retail store. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like a Marshalls. I don't know if you guys have Marshalls out there, but
I know what a Marshalls is.
it's kind of like that. But it's food and clothes and like a bunch of other shit. So it's like I don't know. I was working there for a little bit. I was doing stocking and shit, trying to save some money, and then I just ended up quitting that job because I didn't like how it was going. And I uh, I was going. I've been going to school. I quit that and started focusing on school. So and then I recently just finished school. I just got my GED.
You my
So
boy. Congrats.
thank you, appreciate it. I was doing that for a little bit, and now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. You feel me? Like I don't know what I want to do now. Um, Trying to figure it out. I want to keep doing music, obviously, but I also want to find something that will get some bread on the table while I'm trying to still make music. You feel me? So right now, I've just been doing that, and I'm about to drop some new music soon. Uh, Probably at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna start dropping. Might drop an EP. To be honest, I'm thinking of dropping this EP that I've
Okay.
been working on. I have a lot of unreleased music that is really fire that I've been working on. I've really gotten a lot better over the last time I talked to you. So I've uh I've
Oh no,
upgraded.
that's lit. So what's the plans coming up into this next year? You know, got a new year coming up. Like, what's the plans you got on the plate?
I'm thinking just sticking to it. You feel me? I'm trying to really get my own shit going. To be real, start shooting my own videos and start like making my own beats and stuff. Because right now I've been using more like YouTube beats and shit and people's beats that I get sent. So right now I'm trying to focus on that. I'm trying to focus on actually doing my own thing instead of having to pay and spend money on these things when I can do it on my own and learn myself. Like I already got cover arts down. I already know how to make cover arts. I already know how to make beats. I just don't know. Like I gotta make some of my own style. You feel me? And I already know how to record. I engineer and record myself. So and I know how to edit videos. I just need a camera. So that's really what's stopping me right now is getting a camera. So yeah,
So you talked about finishing school, bro. I think that's very important. You know, we'll get
yeah.
music subject. What were some obstacles you felt like along the way that you had to overcome, but you're glad you did?
There was a lot of obstacles, even like getting to school. Like, I didn't have a vehicle at the time. I had an e-bike. Literally, I'd drive in the winter. It was freezing cold in the winter. Couldn't really like, you know what I mean. Like some days my
Yeah.
bike would die or my tire would pop. Like one day my tire popped and I had to go get it fixed. I couldn't even show up to school. But the obstacles really that really like got to me was honestly the teacher. Like this lady, she was really I don't know, she's very difficult to talk to, you know what I mean, and try and like understand with. Like she I don't know, she was kind of difficult, but I kind of overcame it and I just locked in. I got my first car this year, so I'm driving around. I just got my license too. So,
Proud of you,
yeah,
bro. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm gonna say that too,
appreciate
bro, cause for the people that don't know, you're gonna get the negative people like, oh, you're supposed to have your license. That's basic knowledge. And then, if people don't understand, it's not always the knowledge or the driving part or even the
it.
test
Yeah.
part, anything of it. Sometimes it could just be obstacles of money. It could be obstacles of what you got going on. It could be transportation reasons, even in the first place. So like I feel that, bro, because I barely got a car back. Me and the family barely got our car back. What I say 6 months ago, and bro, when I tell you the amount of things I was unable to do, and I am now possibly able to do, and the importance of
Yeah.
license and all that, it is real, bro. So I salute
Yeah.
you for that, bro. It ain't easy.
Yeah, for real. Without this car, I honestly think me and my mom would still be struggling. I don't even think I'd be graduated without my car, to be honest, cuz like it's helped me out a lot, like especially with like getting groceries, going to school. going to work, all of that stuff, and helping my mom go to work, especially. So it's like, I don't know, kind of that car. My dad kind of blessed up, low key. He got it for me because it was my first car. You know what I mean? He got my siblings' first vehicles too. So,
No,
but
that's
yeah,
it, bro.
yeah, school was an obstacle for sure. For real, I always hated school. Ever since I was young too. Like growing up, I always hated school. Like I've always had trouble with school, and I uh, I found the right spot for me, and I did my class, and at the end of it, it took a lot of weight off my shoulders. So I'm glad I got it done. You feel me? So
No, yeah, bro, and I know I'm probably just repeating myself when I say I salute you because it's like all the way from getting your license to graduating. You know what? That's something that is to be celebrated because like even recently, right? I'm 25 years old, bro, and I barely got my license this year. And
mhm.
you don't know how good it feels. I used to like I'm telling you, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I say I used to still drive. Of course, I had to. Um, I would always drive around, especially out here. You know where I'm currently at in the Midwest. They don't play, bro.
Nah, yeah,
One of my friends got a speeding ticket, for example, for short, and they gave bro 2 years probation. But these were the guidelines. The guidelines were okay. You get 2 years driving probation, which that means you can't so much as get a traffic stop, even a pull over or see what you're doing, or else whatever time you are on probation, you got to do in jail.
nah, that's crazy.
Trip out. So look,
Yeah, yeah,
so
nah.
bro went through that, right? He completed it. So I was always like, dang, if they gave him that, imagine me with no license. You know, obviously I have insurance. You know, we always get our cars straight, but that's a big accomplishment. My whole point is I want to motivate people out there to go do it. Don't let it mind f you. I say that because, bro, I'm gonna say I'm the lucky few, right? I never studied a day in my life. I just went in there and took the written and took the drivers and I passed.
Nah,
Okay, don't
that's
get me
how.
wrong.
That's exact. Me too. Me too. I
I
mean, to
looked
be
at some
real.
YouTube videos like the basic do's and don'ts, but my whole point is that's what I mean. Some things that you think is really stressful, it's really just overthinking it. So even in school, I like what you said when you said, well, I don't even like school, bro, but you know what, you still did it, and that's what makes you real because it's like these days people want to say, oh, education is pointless. No, it's not, because what people forget, education is not pointless. It's just that you're not educating yourself with what you want to be educated with because we can't fully rely on these school systems. We can't fully rely on
Exactly.
all that. We have literal look laptops. We have literal phones, which is pocket computers. Back then, they had to look through books. They couldn't go, hey Google, hey Siri, hey Alexa. They couldn't do none of that, bro. We
Nah,
have
yeah.
all of that. We
Nah,
have
yeah. Exactly, bro. Like back in the day, I know my parents. They went through it. They couldn't even call like that. You feel me? They had to go somewhere and actually talk. They couldn't. You feel me? They couldn't like
have
pull
Chat
the phone out the.
GPT.
Yeah, nah, none of that.
Yeah, they didn't
None
have
of
all
that.
that, bro.
Exactly, bro. Real shit. But yeah, like I can relate with you on like getting your education because when you put your mind to it, you can do anything. To be real, and that's how I see it, and that's how I feel about it. So yeah, bro.
And I think it's also real the way you help out your family, bro. And I see your character, and you're one of the And no disrespect, shout out to all the guests, regardless if I actually think that's a good rate. Most of these podcasts you see, they fall out with majority of their guests. I can honestly say there's only been a 2% fallout rate here at SR Broadcast, and it has nothing to pertain to other than people disrespected, and I don't like to have a negative environment here. So I always say the guidelines are if you're negative, you gotta go. You know, if you're negative, I'll take your interview down. That's the only way I'll do that. If you're disrespectful, trying to bring negativity, not just because of personal, because I've had people to where I don't always agree. But I'm not gonna go get into being petty and taking down content. No, but for me, is I don't represent at super righteous, literally super righteous broadcast negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The opposite. So point is shout to you because you're one of the many that I tip my hat to that not only stood loyal, I could see your character. I could see that you're one of those people that are really trying to get it and do for yourself and for your family. And that's
of
why
course.
I'm more than happy to continue to come back and interview again and see what's up and update and network with you, bro. Because there's not few many people like that. Like I'm telling you, there's just again, I'm gonna call it toxic culture. People keep telling people, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't have a 9 to 5." It's not that don't have a 9 to 5. Use that tool to your advantage. Then own your own business. Don't be a worker bee. Be the boss. But start from somewhere and don't be too humble. It's kind of like at a company. You can own a whole building, but you can't be too prideful to be able to pick up a broom and be the janitor that same day. You could be
Yeah,
CEO, but you better be ready to do every job in that building because a real leader does it all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, real shit.
Shout out P3XA underscore 132 tapping in, showing love. But yeah, man, that's kind of what I just wanted to say on my end is that
Yeah, bro.
I'm thankful to still know supporters like you because I'm not gonna lie, it's true what they say, bro. The bigger you get, the more you expand. You lose a lot of people, you
Yeah.
know, and it's crazy because sometimes you don't even know why. So you realize, just be like, huh?
Nah, yeah. Those are also the sacrifices, you feel me? Losing the people that you love and who you be around, and they switch up on you. That's a part of, that's a sacrifice, real shit. To be real, to where you want to be is a sacrifice. You feel me? You got to sacrifice something to get to where you want to be at. You feel me?
Yep.
Whether it's struggling to get to school or doing all that, bro, you got to put the effort in, or else you're not gonna make it. Real shit.
You're not, bro. And I want to say to all the people out there is that always have an open mind. I say that. Don't be too quick to think with pride. Always put yourself in somebody else's shoes because I promise sometimes people don't spend their whole day thinking about you. You know, they got their own problems, they got their own issues. So I always say assumption is the sister to drama. I always say that the best thing to do is just let people show their own character, not to even overthink or overreact or overreach, because sometimes when you overreact in a haste or you assume something and you jump the gun, you end up looking like the fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh, it's just always best to just be loyal to who's loyal to you and to always just be humble because and don't be too humble because I'd say being too humble get you overlooked, unfortunately, you know. But also don't be these people out here that are just trying to step on people to climb the ladder, because to me fame ain't ever that serious, and if you're doing it for fame, kudos to you. But I shout the real people like Luv4Brady, all the other artists that are doing their thing to really reach to the top the right way, the righteous way. So we got to get at that. And if people don't want to get it like that, that's on you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Facts, facts. You're right. Loyalty is the number one thing. You feel me? Being loyal is something, bro. You have to be loyal. That's the only way you're gonna keep your circle together. You feel me? If you're not loyal to your peoples, then there you go. You lose your shit. You feel me? So
That's the thing about loyalty, respect, integrity. The list goes on. You can't pay for none of that. It's either in you or it's not. You
that,
know, you either got it or you don't. A lot of these people, you can't even teach that to people because that's why they say you can't take everybody with you, and that pertains back to us talking about the people you lose as you go. Because I don't, I hate to ever sound or look or try to be that, what is that word these people like to use? Pick me, I guess. I never fully understood that phrase, but I guess from my comprehension of it, I hate to be that person like, oh, everything's about me. They're talking about me. Well,
yeah,
around me. Nah, man, I really started to slow down and see that I'm human enough to say if I've ever stepped out of line, I'll recognize that. If I've ever done anything, I'll stand on that. But there's like a lot of people I've noticed that I don't talk to now, or I'm slowly seeing fade away, that I've done nothing but give the shirt off my back. And I learned that people love you when you tell them all everything they want to hear. Because when you tell people what they gotta hear, oh, you're attacking them. You're talking
yeah.
down on them. You're talking you know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
holding people accountable is like they're allergic to that. They're allergic to that, bro. You know,
Real
it's so
shit.
sad, bro.
Nah, facts. Yeah, nah.
But yeah, before we head out, I want to play Van Gogh. I want to give a big shout out to you again. I want you guys to go tap in with Luv4Brady on all platforms. Go listen to his new stuff, his old stuff, upcoming stuff. He is on all platforms. Go find him on Instagram at Luv4Brady. That's spelled Luv4Brady. He'll give you the exacts on where to find everything. And what's something you want to say before we head out, and before we end it off with Van Gogh, and a message you want to tell the people, and any shout outs or any announcements?
Shit, man, get your bag, bro. Do you? You feel me? Do what you love, because if you're not doing what you love, you're not gonna keep with it. You feel me? Always keep doing what you love, bro, and that's facts. And shout out to my boys. Shout out to all my peoples out here. My boy Deeds, my boy Sully. Shout out all my peoples. You feel me? Shout out SR Broadcast. Shout out Six Deuce for putting me on here and always keeping it real with me. You feel me? And free my brother Monty. You feel me? I can't wait till he gets out. And yeah, bro, for sure. That's all I gotta say.
Heck yeah, man. Shout out to you, bro. And I want to thank you for your peoples. Much love to your people. Shout out to your families. Shout out to everybody on your side, man. Y'all go check out Van Gogh. This is by Luv4Brady. We gonna do it. Let me see.
They tryna call me on there, they can't do what I do. No, I'm motherfucking gang, bitch, you mean the move. No, you cannot step like me, can't do what I do. No, you cannot step to me, just step to me, get the two. On my twin, no, on my canvas. This is what I can't fall. Paint up face like Van Gogh, shoot shit like Rambo. Send the money I handfuls. Name a place I can't go. Name a place I can't go. I want my brothers, you know that we steppin'. What you reppin'? We really moving on your block. We really got all the weapons. No, I just trying no thought. She probably be fighting my best friend. All they need is thought. The money in the guap just stepped in. They tryna call me on day. They can't do what I do. No, I'm a motherfucking gang, bitch. We making a move. No, you cannot step like me. Can't do what I do. No, you cannot step to me. Tryna step to me. Get the two. On my twin. No, I can't fall. This is what I can't fall. Paint up face like Van Gogh. Shoot shit like Rambo. Send the money got handfuls. Name a place I can't go. Name a place I can't go.
Shout out Naya Builds. Yeah, man. Y'all go check out, tap in. Oh, nah. You matter of fact, we gonna have to get rid of Naya Builds. They tell man, hey, I'ma still shout you out because you a hater, but this is what we gonna do. We gonna delete your comment. And we're gonna be nice. Next one, get your banned. Next one, get your banned, because you still gotta appreciate the haters, man. You still gotta appreciate the haters, Brody. You feel me? So we're gonna delete it. Next one, get your banned. You know, we're gonna be nice.
I'm not worried. I know who that is. So,
But hey, y'all can hate all y'all want, because I always say that if you ain't got haters, you ain't got no motivators. So you know, it is what it is. But much love, man, to you, Luv4Brady. Shout out Van Gogh. Y'all go check it out on all platforms. Go tap in with your boy. Go tell them where to find you on not just all platforms, but on social media, so that they can tap in with you.
Just Luv4Brady on Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube. You can even look me up on Google. I come straight up. All my stuff's on there. My pictures, fucking everything, bro. Look me up. I'm up there. You feel me? And yeah, bro.
Yes, sir, man. I want to thank you as always. Thank you for coming on here. To all business owners, entrepreneurs, music artists, producers. The list goes on. Anybody with marketing team, tap in, bro. We do live interviews for everybody. You know, I want to hear everybody's stories. You know, the only people we ain't trying to hear Pete from are the weirdos, the chomos, the pedos, all those weirdos. Y'all stay away. All the snitches. I want to hear y'all stories.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, but all the real hard workers, family men and women, and the real good citizens of society, you feel me? We trying to hear the real, bro. We trying to hear the real. So tap in with our broadcast. I gotta show love to the whole team. Again, we gonna end it with shout out Luv4Brady. We're gonna say it 100 times. Shout out his whole team. Shout out SR Broadcast, Spill Records, Cali Media, Pod Productions, Two Turn Empire, 417 OPM, 417 Mafia Studios, Vault 97. Shout the whole team. Shout all the co-hosts. It's all love. It's your boy Six Deuce, a music artist and A&R talent scout. And we here, bro. If y'all want to hear anything, hit them comments after. Tell your boy what's up. If y'all want their features, hit them up. Y'all want that work, hit them up. We here because again, he also does rapping. He also does producing, engineering. You heard him. The list goes on. So tap in. I
Hit
appreciate
me up.
you once
Yes,
again,
sir.
bro. And have a blessed night. And I'll talk to everybody soon. We out. Broadcast.